and this is a Happy New Year. It is a cold day in January here in the South. Our weather's been up and down, but this is a perfect cozy day to talk about books. I'm coming to you with my 2023 most anticipated books. I have 5 on my list. There's more, but I think I narrowed it down to 5, and I want to share those with you. And I'm going to say these in the order by the publishing date. So listen carefully, and I hope that you find an interest in these books along with me. Number 1 is Black on Black, on Our Resilience and Brilliance in America by Daniel Black. Daniel Black is a very good author. He just wrote Don't Cry for Me, which has been garnering rave reviews, and other books that he has published. Anyway, the book is a piercing collection of essays on racial tension in America and the ongoing fight for visibility, change, and lasting hope. In the debut essay collection, Black gives voice to the experience of those who often find themselves on the margins, tackling topics ranging from police brutality to the AIDS crisis to the role of HBCUs to queer representation in the Black church. Black on Black celebrates the resilience, fortitude, and survival of Black people in a land where their body is always on display. This sounds like a wonderful essay collection. I'm looking forward to reading anything Daniel Black puts out, puts his heart and soul in it. Comes out in hardback, 256 pages. The expected publication is January 31st of 2023 by Hanover Square Press. Number 2 on my list is Rivers Sing Me Home by Eleanor Shearer. The master of the Providence Plantation in Barbados gathers his slaves and announces the king has declared an end to slavery. As of the following day, the Emancipation Act of 1834 will come into effect. The cries of joy fall silent when he announces that they are no longer his slaves. They are now his apprentices. No one can leave. They must work for him for another 6 years. Freedom is just another name for the life they have always lived, so Rachel runs. This is a redemptive story of a mother's gripping journey across the Caribbean to find her stolen children in the aftermath of slavery. A remarkable debut. I say that has definitely got my attention, and it is coming out in a hardback, 336 pages. Publication date is January 31st of 2023 as well, and it is by Berkeley Books. Oh yeah. Number 3, Lone Woman by Victor LaValle. The year is 1914, and Adelaide is in trouble. Her secret sin killed her parents and forced her to flee her hometown of Redondo, California in a hellfire rush, ready to make her way to Montana as a homesteader. Dragging the trunk with her at every stop, she will be one of the lone women taking advantage of the government's offer of free land for those who can cultivate it, except that Adelaide isn't alone. And the secret she tried so desperately to lock away might be the only thing keeping her alive. This is told in Victor LaValle's signature style, blending historical fiction, shimmering prose, and inventive horror. Lone Woman is the gripping story of a woman desperate to bury her past and a portrait of early 20th century America like you've never seen. Victor LaValle has also published many books prior to this. I'm looking forward to reading this one. It comes out in hardcover, 240 pages, and its expected publication is March 21st of 2023 by One World Publishing. Sounds good. Sounds good. And the next one is The Cherokee Rose, a novel of gardens and ghosts by Tiya Miles. 3 women uncover the secrets of a Georgia plantation that embodies the intertwined histories of indigenous and enslaved Black communities. The fascinating debut novel, inspired by a true story of the National Book Award-winning and New York Times best-selling author of All That She Carries. I've heard good books about that one. I still have yet to own it and read it. Now featuring a new introduction imbued with a deeply nuanced understanding of the intertwined histories of Indigenous and African Americans and an underappreciated aspect of Southern history. I am in the South. This is up my alley. The Cherokee Rose brings the past beautifully to life as Jinx, Ruth, and Cheyenne discover truths and unravel mysteries with powerful consequences for them all. History, the South, mystery, all in one. This should be good. This comes out in paperback, 320 pages. Expected publication is June 13th of 2023 by Random House Trade. I'm looking forward to that, and it's beautiful cover, beautiful. Last on my list that I am really anticipating is The First Ladies by Marie Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murray. This is a novel about the extraordinary partnership between First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt and civil rights activist Mary McLeod Bethune, a forbidden friendship that changed the world, from the New York Times best-selling authors of The Personal Librarian. I read that and I enjoyed it. It is based on historical facts. They collaborated again on this. I'm looking forward to it. It is told from 2 perspectives. This is the story of 2 different yet equally formidable, passionate, and committed women, and the way in which hand in hand Mary and Eleanor forged a singular friendship as they helped form the foundation for the modern civil rights movement. I am living in the midst of civil rights movement era down here in the South. This is definitely on my to-read list for this year. Comes out in hardcover, 352 pages. Expected publication June 27th of 2023 by Berkeley Books. So these are my anticipated books as I continue this year out, writing in my journals, and I have one for each year. This is my current year, and this year I'm going to be reading with my book group, my book club called African American Authors Book Discussion Group, and we're going to be reading Such a Fun Age for January. I just started, so I'm only in the second chapter, but this is definitely, I got to finish it before the end of this month. And I'm filling up my TBR jar. As always, it's full. And then I'm just going to chill out, relax, enjoy this year, enjoy my reading. My reading goals is 40 books this year. I had that same goal last year. I didn't quite make it. So I set it again for 40 books, and I definitely hope to achieve it. Some of the books that I hope to complete this year are Yonder by Jabari Assim and Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez. These are definitely on my TBR for this year. Thank you for watching me again. I'm going to try to be more consistent with coming with my videos and have little chats with you. So come see me again. Thank you. Happy New Year.